Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. This one's caught right side by Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jets. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Jets will line up.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here. Score on that opening drive. But they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Allen to throw again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mike Green getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
He's got room at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Here's a design run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards. and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
It's second down and goal.
56.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. He'll look to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Jets. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
To return is Johnson. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Mike Reeves, he's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his tight end. That's one. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First down. Allen. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third down and 9.
319.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. In motion is Warren. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Cowboys. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Left side, that is caught by one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. James Pierce in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What's that?
A design run here for Allen. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They bring the tight end in motion. Now a design run. It's Allen. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll run again. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run.
The ball carried by number 24. He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. It's a gain of
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Middle.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 30 36 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Allen now on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Well run. He'll try the left side now. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
The 18-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To the air once more, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 15 on that game. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
He'll swing that out wide. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. A run with James. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a
23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't like it.
Into space. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jets. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Zach Sealer. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
72. Cowboys 12.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.